Well, hello, and here we are. Christmas is over, and that's all I can really say about things, right? Well, might as well spend this episode, maybe a few episodes, talking about what happened over the Christmas. Went in for Christmas Eve, and, this should be fine. Went in for Christmas Eve, had the family over, so, you know, lots and lots of COVID dangers. I'm hoping I didn't get infected, obviously, because everyone should be vaccinated, but if people aren't, well, that's just going to be an issue, and yeah, I'm vaccinated. And to be fair, out of the whole family, the two most, in danger people are me and the grandfather, because yeah, the oldest member, and I have asthma. I don't know about it if anyone else has asthma or other conditions. I just know that he's old and I have breathing issues. So I don't know, I hope we're gonna be fine, but I guess time will tell. Come back in 2 weeks and to hear all about that. But for now, I'm okay, basically. Cinnamon definitely missed me, because I was gone for, you know, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and now today is Boxing Day recording this. So about, you know, a good 2.5 days. He's been alone for pretty much all of it. Did come back here briefly on Christmas Day and then leave again. Christmas presents, right. Got a nice bracelet. Wait. It makes noises when I move. Not sure if that was actually audible, but yeah. Got a bracelet that makes noises when I move, so I like it. I've been wearing it, and I'll probably wear it for a while, at least until it starts making weird, starts changing my wrist into a weird color like other jewelry I've had. The color is usually green, for the record. Stuff usually turns my skin green. So, as I do. But it has all of the, well, not all of the, it has all of the main characters like Ruby and main character insignias from Ruby, Team Ruby and Team Juniper. Also has a nice scythe thing sticking on it, so that's cool too. Got the infamous calendar, and if you want to hear about why the calendar is so infamous, check out the Fire Emblem playthrough. Possibly not. No, I think it is the most recent episode of Fire Emblem. Has me trying to describe what this calendar looks like to Chandra, and she liked it, and I got it, and I liked it. Make sure to look through that. See all of the nice, pretty art. Also got a nice, I think it's a tote bag. It also has a zipper in it, so things can stay safe. I'm probably going to wind up using it for groceries more likely than anything, but it's nice, it's big, and it looks strong, so I use that for some groceries here and there. Oh yeah, mug for soup, whatever. Got a lot of money from family. Enough money to pay for half of a printer. And how does one get half a printer? That's a good question. I'm going splits with my mom on, because she needs a printer to, like, print out designs and stuff, and her old printer sucks. She's been venting to me about that for the entire time I was there, about how that printer sucks and spills ink all over the place and doesn't even print, and if it does print, it just leaves an inky mess and blah 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 blah. So we decided to go splits on a new printer because, yeah, she needs it for her craft stuff, and I want to make, you know, proxies for card games. Because, yeah, sure, of course. So I'm gonna get all my files together in a couple of days, go down there and just, hey, here's stuff to be printed out. Also have to remember to get some other files to bring over, because they were looking for those as well. But yeah, yeah, got the stuff. Oh yeah, if you ever see a little thing for sale in a store and it's like a little like metal pony, whatever, and you can like assemble, and it's like, oh yeah, you can like put this together by hand. It's like, yeah, that's a lot of work for a little figure. I'm not saying don't get it, but keep in mind, it's a lot of effort. It's so small. So yeah, the two of us were working on that for about 3 hours to get a little Fluttershy figure that's going to sit on my shelf and not be touched. Because, yes, of course not. Hello, Cinnamon, what's up? Nice to hear. No new clothes yet, but I did get the promise in a gift of getting leggings. So those are bound to come by eventually. Just, you know, handmade leggings take a while to make, so... Because, of course, my whole family wants me to cover up more, and meanwhile, I get overheated if I put on socks. Yeah, I get overheated for putting socks, and yet I have a nice, thick, fluffy blanket to wear when I'm just sitting at my desk. Something doesn't add up right. It's weird, but so is everything else. And hello, kitty. What's up? Is Hello Kitty weird? Maybe, probably. Oh yeah, for my little brother, went to his room on Christmas Eve and just told him flat out, like, look, I'm going to buy you some Steam games. Let's look together to find stuff that you'll like, and I'm going to buy them for you. And he was up for that, and because it's like, so I don't have to, you know, go out shopping and wrap up something, and maybe he'll like it, maybe he won't, because he likes Steam games. He likes playing on Steam. He saved up enough to get himself a computer, I think, last year. So yeah, just went on Steam. All 4 games that I got him are games that I have for myself. So it's like, yeah, no, why don't you just look at, like, my Steam library, and then you can see from there, like, what games you might like. Because we have a lot of the same tastes and stuff, because, hey, I'm the cool big sister. He, look... Especially looks after him. He looks up to me. I influenced him. I got him into My Little Pony that he was into. I've been trying to get him into Ruby. Got him into video games, I'm sure. So yeah. He played through Bad End Theater, or actually we played through it. I did my voices, and apparently I'm a good narrator, so that's nice to hear. And then he's just been playing Noita, like, a lot. And he loves that game, so I'm like, you know what? That's awesome. Get him a game that he loves. And it teaches, in some measure, physics. There's also got him God Save the Queen, which is a game that we played briefly when we were on vacation. And he was absolutely loving that as well. And got him an RPG Maker because he is interested in the idea of making games. So I got him the highest rated RPG Maker game on Steam. And it was one from a few years ago, not the most recent RPG Maker from last year. But the RPG Maker with the highest rating, which is, you know, probably better. So here's the most recent one. Here, $11 versus $60. And it's higher rated, so sure. And if it turns out that he wants something more up-to-date, well then at least he's been using this one, which would make it not a waste overall. I especially want one that's user-friendly, and it turns out the one I got him is the one I also have, which was quite alright to use in the first place, so nothing particularly wrong with it. Ow, Cinnamon, ow. Overall. And yeah, everything is fine. Everything is fine. What, Cinnamon? You want Snuggles? I'm giving you the Snuggles. And the 4th game was... No. It was Bad End Theater, Noita, RPG Maker, and long live the Queen. And he's been playing tons of Noita, so he enjoys the gift I gave him. The family said that they enjoyed the gifts that I gave them. Well, they enjoyed the alcohol, at least, because Mom picked it out and said, like, okay, these are the things that we like, just give us these and all will be good. And we'll enjoy them, because we enjoy them. So I'm all like, alrighty then. You know what you like. Let's go with it. And yeah, that was basically it. So yeah, so Christmas Eve and then Christmas was gifts and then spending dinner with the whole family at like family's place instead of at, you know, parents' place. Oh look, it's raining. So there's all of that stuff going on, and that was not as loud as Christmas Eve, but also we left before people really started to get drunk, because that's the thing when the family gets together, they drink. They drink a lot, and they're just generally loud people. So on Christmas Eve, I was just hiding in my brother's room for the whole evening. Like, nope, we're just here, we're playing games together. Well, we're not even playing games together. He's playing games, and I'm watching him while just lying down on the bed where I had to sleep because I can't sleep in the guest room in the basement because there's mice in the house. Yeah, I said it myself. I should have brought my cat if that was the case. Hey, Simon, do you think you could take down a mouse? You think you would go hunting mice? If we had, like, left you in the basement overnight? I like to think that Cinnamon would. I mean, he is a cat, after all. I mean, at the very least, scare the mice away, but I don't know. The mice have theoretically been dealt with, but yeah, had to not be in the guest bedroom for the night, whatevs. And just hung out, and then Christmas, just kind of... Oh yeah, by the way, when I went over to the parents' place for all the Christmas festivities, yeah, I forgot my charger. I brought my phone, which is at like half charge or something. Brought my Switch that was dead, brought my tablet that was dead, brought the VR that was charged because I had plugged that in all night. I think the phone had a good charge, by the way, but yeah, Switch was dead, tablet was close to dead. VR was fully charged, but didn't really use that much. And then by Christmas morning, my phone was just flat out dead. So couldn't use that either. Oh no! Whoa! Okay, wait. Is there a limit to the amount of money you can get? Is it actually capped at 2 billion? Because if so, then I don't have to make as much gold juice. Wait a second, this is actually a thing that might matter.
Good. Let's work hard today. There's a festival tomorrow. Yes.
Okay, wait, hold up. It's a festival tomorrow.
Need something? Welcome. Take your time. Yes.
Good, take out the gold juice.
Need something? Welcome. Take your time. Yes.
No, wow, what? No. There is a solid cap to the money. 2 billion monies. is as much as you can get. You can't get any more. Okay, this changes things. Okay. How much is 600? So basically, if we're going to go with more gold juice strats, I say let's go with regular gold juice strats for 1 day, and then just only sell as much gold juice. Yeah, only put in to sell as much gold juice as we actually require. Because wow, this is shocking. Sam, did you know this? There's a cap to the amount of money you can have. I've never hit it because I've never been selling this much. I'm actually surprised about this. And why is it 2 billion? If it was 1 billion, that'd be one. What?
What's up?
Alright, so I guess what I'm going to do is work on getting the cap. Yeah, anyway, about things and stuff. Move. Yeah, I took all of the Christmas money I got, and it was like basically exactly enough to pay for my half of the printer and some printer paper, and the printer comes with the ink it requires, so don't have to pay extra for that. So yeah, that's all good. That's cool. That's cool. What else am I? Ah, yes, obviously Snuggles.
Thanks. Come again, okay?
Yeah, so in a couple of days, I'm going to be able to go in and get, get my console sorted, because we bought the printer today, Boxing Day and all that, and it takes a few hours to get all set up, and I had to record this episode to be uploaded tomorrow, so I was all like, okay. Also, like, I've been here for like a few days now. I would like to go home. It would be nice. Oh gosh, 300 levels already. Wow. Yeah, I'm going down here to see if there's other stuff I can get. Oh gosh, he has glasses, that's right. I want a my flower. I mean, again, I need 40,000 of these. 39,000 of these. So I'm going to be working on this for a while, but you already know that. Stuff, things, excitement. I need... Right. So, I'm finally invested in a printer, and I'm finally going to get all the stuff that I need to just print out boxes of magic cards, because, face it, spending, I don't know, $400 a month on magic cards, well, it's usually about $400 for a commander deck, sometimes down to $200, but usually $400 for a deck, and then it's like, okay, that's $400 for a printer, and then print out the stuff, and the upkeep cost of the printer is definitely less than the upkeep cost of sets. Like, it's like, oh, you might think, oh, commander deck, you never have to do upkeep on that. If you take a commander deck that was built 10 years ago and try to compare it to one, like a much more recent one, it will underperform from how far it's supposed to go. Like, you could take a high power deck from long enough ago with literally 0 card changes, and it would probably be a low mid now. I'm sure you could, but at the very least it would be a mid. From a high power to a mid, and probably a low mid, honestly. And it's like weird how things change like that, but that's power creep for you. So anyway, every new set comes out, there are a few new cards I want to get for each deck. So I figure I'll just update the decks as they come along, and I'll keep the cards that I take out in place for proxies, put them in a special box, so if I ever go to a place that won't accept proxies, I can just go, hold on, let me just put in these old cards instead. Maybe, I don't know, sometimes buy some new cards. If the individual card is like $1 or less, it's fine to just buy it, but otherwise... Otherwise, I'm totally just going with printing out cards. Because, like, oh, look, Meat Hook Massacre. That's an awesome card. Yeah, it's like $30 for one card. Or I could print it out and it'll work the exact same. If people want to give me grief for proxying, then those don't really seem like the sorts of people I want to be playing with. Honestly, well, honestly. So it all works out in the end, of course. Actually, if we buy 600 million monies worth of stuff, yeah, I'll buy a total of 2,000 emerald flowers, but those should really go in storage, not in the fridge. Just like all the other stuff. Yep. I have 2,000 emerald flowers, work with that. Actually, oh no. Let's buy 2,000 of these now. Yes, Billy, darling. Okay. So this is gonna take a while, so it goes. So yeah, I have gift stuff, I have magic stuff ready to go in a few days. It's Sunday now, so Wednesday I'll be able to get that. Plan on getting, you know, a couple of filler cards as well as just an entire proxied out deck. And who knows, maybe I'll also go and make a nice White Swords deck. Speaking of White Swords, the Ruby set that was supposed to come out on the 17th was pushed back to the 22nd. So my pre-order has shipped out, but it should be here on January 4th, so I won't be able to even start opening up Ruby cards until next year. It would have been lovely to have gotten the cards, like, by Christmas, and then, like, just start opening them up. You know, because, like, I had, like, what was it? Yeah, I had the stocking, then I had, like, one or two, like, gifts for Christmas, and one of them was the calendar, and I can't go and, like, check out the calendar in front of family. And, oh yeah, Christmas life hack, number, I don't know, 12 or something. In the stocking for all the people, oh yeah, because my family has always done it with, you wake up, once everyone is awake, you open up stockings, then you have breakfast, then you open presents. So if your family is doing the same thing, then put at the bottom of the stocking something that will take, something that the person can, like, deal with a lot, but still be able to take part in conversations, like the metal pony thing. I had that, or I don't know, unfinished Rubik's Cube if they really would like a Rubik's Cube, something that they can just sit there and deal with for a while they talk with people. Unless, of course, they're on the breakfast committee, in which case they'll be dealing with that. And so then people don't feel awkward, like, okay, should I just sit, like, should I go on my phone? Should I try to talk with family, but family's busy talking about whatever else? So they can just sit down and deal with something else. And if people do want to talk with them, their mind isn't like, it's not like you bought them, like, an MP3 player that they're listening to. It's like, no, they can focus on conversation, but they're still doing something. At the very bottom of the socks is the last thing, or, I don't know, some new game for their handheld device, whatever. Like if you wanted to put it in the stocking, instead of making an actual regular gift. I don't know, if they have an older handheld that they brought along, you'd be like, oh, hey, here's some game, here's, I don't know, here's an old Pokemon game for that Game Boy Advance that you brought along. Again, if you don't want to use it put it in as a regular gift, you can be like, oh yeah, just, in general though, just something in the stocking that will take them time so they could just focus on that, while also socializing. It's just useful. Or, what my family always does is put food in the stockings. Usually always junk food, and like one mandarin orange always shows up in the stocking. So just, hey look, here's some food. You can have an orange to, cause you're probably hungry depending on how long you've been up by now. So you can have this while we're working on breakfast. And can still talk and blah blah blah, whatever. And then when it comes time to the gift giving phase, if there's, children around, children tend to get a lot of gifts because everyone in the family wants to get the children gifts, of course. I don't blame them. And then the more, like, grown-up people, the adults, can still have, like, something to do. Adults and teenagers can still just, like, sit there and, like, kind of be part of things anyway. It's like, yeah, no, I am, in fact, here. And whatever is happening is happening. And I don't have to feel bad for being on my phone in front of family on Christmas Day, but it's like, oh no, I'm working on, I don't know, I'm working on a puzzle. Put a little puzzle in the sock that might take them half an hour to do. And they can work on that during Christmas and, take on the festivities, but also not be sitting there totally bored. Just life hacks. Also, yes, during the Christmas season, and I am saying also and a lot, I couldn't help but think of how it might be one day. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. In, what, 10 years, 20 years from now? 37, 47 years old? Wow. When I have my own family and having Christmas and spending the weeks leading up to Christmas all stressing about, and then I'll, like, making a nice Christmas Eve dinner and, like, planning out what to do with the family. Like, when it comes to my own siblings, I don't really talk to most of them. Like, I have 3 step-siblings I have literally not talked to in years. It would be nice to be able to, like, text them, because just, keep an eye on them, just their family. Want to make sure that everything's going well, and sometimes there are things that you don't want to tell your parents about, but if you have a cool older sister who knows how to keep a secret, you can share in confidence. Because, they're growing up, they're like teens now. Maybe I should talk to my dad about it, and we're all like, hey, just, because I would understand kid not wanting to talk to their parents about things. There's a lot of things that I didn't want to talk to my parents about and still don't want to. Whatever, but yeah. Christmas plans, making up everything busy, having a child, and seeing the child get all excited about all the gifts you got for them, and yada yada yada. It sounds lovely. Or heck, you might not even celebrate Christmas in the future. You might marry someone who celebrates something else. I don't know all of the winter holidays people celebrate. I know of Christmas, I know of Hanukkah, and off the top of my head, I don't know of others other than like Yule, but I don't know if anyone still celebrates Yule, because Yule is like, isn't that like, that might be winter solstice. Actually, now that I think about it, that might be the winter solstice holiday. Okay, by the way, the storage is full. Also, I just got a text. That's like 1,000. That is 2,000. We can work on the fire flower level. Oh, yeah, just got a text. Apparently the printer is working. Also, it's like 5 something right now, and I'm just like, oh shoot, I have to get to bed soon. It's like, no, it's 5. No, it's 5 p.m. I'm fine. Also, almost 10,000 princess points. I know the limit is at least 35,000. Hello, darling. Show me your seeds and your growth. It's like, oh, 5:19 p.m. Oh, I have to get to bed soon. Before 6. Even though that's not how it works, but can't help but think of it that way. Oh, wait.
Factory 4.
Can I have some pancakes?
Let's start the journey.
It is... Yep, it is still raining.
There's a festival tomorrow.
Yo, darling!
What's up?
Oh, well, that's a lot.
Yep.
That's a lot. Yep. Okay. Since I bought like 1,000 emery flowers, I do need a full selection of gold juice to be sold. That's fair. So I can just do my regular old 300.
Thanks. Yep.
I'm good.
Come again, okay?
Oh, wait. You also have these for sale. I'm gonna buy another 234 of this. And... oh, wait. OBS was moved. Oh, only halfway through. Okay, awesome. I was just thinking, yeah, that didn't feel like an hour. Okay.
Thanks. Come again, okay?
I know I always talk about what I'm doing with the channel, but everything is kind of set already. I just need to record a lot more Room Factory so I can keep up. Because, okay, I still need to record one episode of a new game for New Year's Eve. And then after that, it will basically, it's all basically done. It's one episode of new game, some more Room Factory, and I'm good for like 2 weeks, and then I can just not stress so much. And as long as I work on, you know, two recordings a day every day, and I don't think I did anything on Christmas Eve. Yeah, I didn't do anything on Christmas Eve, didn't do any on Christmas Day. So if I do 3 of them today, specifically all just Room Factories, then everything will be good.
What's up?
No, I need gold toin-up. So if I do say 2 episodes of this today, at least 1, but I want to get 3. And
Room Factory 4.
I don't know, it's getting interesting doing this and actually having things to talk about. Like, hey, look, I had Christmas with the family. What's in my goodie bag? I had my goodie bag. I took everything out of it. I had like 3 like leaves of fun size chocolate bars, 2 chocolate oranges, a thing of chocolate chips. No, it's like Pringles chips, but chocolate. Got a box of cookies, but that was just extra leftovers. Not just actually box of cookies. That's right. What's my bag? Shoot, I had a bag of supplies as well. Oh, wait. My mom made these little dice rollers. Yeah, my brother and I got like the same insignias on them. Yep. We both got 2. Like, one is like tiny. The other is like... yeah, one is tiny and one is like small, which fits well enough for what I'll be using, the area that I'll be using it for, but I am concerned. The family did kind of get a new board game, but I didn't buy it for them. I don't know who did. They got a Jumanji board game. We played that today, and oh my gosh, I don't need a workout regimen. All I need to do is play that once or twice a day, and I am good. So many physical activities in that thing. If I ever get to the point of recording like board game nights as well with the friends, because I want to take that, bring it over to Carrie Ann's, and play it with like the group, because it's like 2 of you sit back to back, and without letting your hands touch the floor, and while keeping your backs together, stand up. And you can like watch people do like problem solving and stuff, or it's like, oh yeah, sit on your knees, put a pillow like under your legs, like in your inside your knees, and without letting your hands touch the floor, walk or around like the game board. And it's like some interesting things. A lot of
Come again, okay?
you know, do a handstand for 3 seconds. It's made for kids, so it's made, but it's made like to encourage kids to, you know, be active and whatnot. And also there's one that's like, hey, you have like 1 minute, clean up everything off the floor that's not supposed to be there. And it's like, it literally just asks you to clean up. Like, how ridiculous is that? But what if you're playing the game on the floor and the game is not supposed to be there? Do you have to clean up the game? Or because you are playing it, it is supposed to be on the floor and you're fine. I think that would be the case, right? It'd be fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. As for this right now, I need all of my money. Yeah. I guess I can also just use this as a nice excuse to buy a bunch of Emily flowers every day.
I did it!
Yeah, I can make sure to buy a bunch of family flowers each and every day because I have the disposable income for that. Wow. I am surprised though, 2 billion is the cap. Yeah, if only there was a cap on total amount of wealth in the real world, right? $2 billion maximum. That's more money than any single person could conceivably use in their lifetime. Well, no. There's more money than any single person could readily would need in a lifetime. That's it, would need to have in a lifetime. So a person could totally use more. But, I mean, if you think about it, like, the age that I'm on, and this is in Canadian, it's almost $1,700 a month. Even if it were, say, $2,000 a month. My rent is being supplemented, so my rent is cheaper than it should be. But if it was, say, $2,000 a month, and you can totally find places with cheaper rent, and you should be able to, just not in the States. Times 12 for a year, 24,000. Times average lifespan of what, 70? Would be like $1 million. So, say a person lives up to be 90, okay? 90 years times 12 months is 1,080 months. $1 billion, 1,000 million, billion divided by 1,080. So for, you know, a lifespan of 90, you could spend almost $1 million every month. $925,925.92, yeah, and 92.59 whatever cents. So, you know, over $900,000 a month for life. Per month. That is enough. That is more money than a person could conceivably spend in their lifetime. $1 billion, okay? Okay, this amount, $925,925 divided by the amount that I'm making on each, okay? Would take me about 549.5 months. It would take me over 45.5 years, almost 46 years, almost over 45 years to make the amount of money, you know, to get the amount of money that a billionaire could spend per month, every month for their entire life. Like, is this going to be any sort of, like, reasonable? Is this any sort of rational? Is this any sort of justice? What? Is this any sort of, like, right? Okay, wait. I need Emily flowers. Where's my... Oh, by the way, my health, 534,000. That's nice. So yeah, the amount of money that I, as a disabled person, am getting to live on, it would take, compared to the amount of money $1 billion would give, is insane. And people will have, like, tens of billions of dollars and just sit on it like, oh yeah, I'm too broke to help anyone. Alright, full lifetime on Aish. Full lifetime on this. Boom, 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 boom. My amount of money on Aish, again, almost 1,700, 1,685, I'm pretty sure. Times 12 for a year, times 90. We're saying 90, not 70. We're saying 90 years. Even though Aish cuts off at 50-something, we're saying 90, would be 1.8 million. Rounded to 1.8 million. So, you know, just something to consider. Wow. So for $2 million, you could provide someone with enough income to live for a lifetime. If, you know, if they budget it out, and then they can also still have money to, you know, do stuff that they want to, and whatever, and save up for things that they need. Just $2 million. And that's not even counting taking money and putting it into the bank and getting interest off of it. So that's also a thing that can be done. Oh yeah, find a bank that has a 0% interest loan, take the money out, put in another bank savings account, get interest off of that. By the time the no interest period is over on the bank, take it all out of the second bank and deposit it back in the first one. I'm sure that's some sort of crime that, like, rich people do on the regular to, like, confound interest. But anyway, yeah. What's the net worth of some of these people? This is where I need a secondary partner for these things, to look up stuff like net worth of, like, Jeff Bezos or whatever, and then just to see, it's like, oh yeah. Because, again, with $1 billion, that's what, 500 times? Yeah, 2 times 500 is 1,000. For $1 billion, you can provide 500 people with enough to live on for their entire lives. Enough to live semi-comfortably. And people are saying, oh, well, you can't support a whole family that way because that will only support one person, not 4 people. It's like, yeah, I said the individual. If a person wants to get married to one other person, well, then that's 2 people. So it would require, like, you know, 2 of that. If they want to have, say, 2 kids, well, that's 4 people total, so that would be 4 of it. Yeah, the 2 million is just yourself. It's not counting the other people involved, and it's also, you could totally fit a house in there, and, like, as well, and then, you know, sell it to, like, the next people, and then have, you know, extra money left over. Yeah, just keep donating houses to the next people in line. It'll work out. And then, because, yeah, I don't know how expensive a baby is, but I'm sure babies are expensive because diapers and stuff. Although you can always just go, like, cloth diapers and wash them. I don't know about this stuff because I've never had a baby, and I've never had to take care of a baby. So I don't know about how expensive babies are, but I'm sure that they are expensive. Regardless, billionaires are awarding just so much money, and it doesn't even help that actually this number amount would not necessarily be enough for a person to live on, because in a lot of areas, because like I don't have to pay for like my medical care. Like if I get sick, like say if I were to catch COVID, if you know, something were to happen, the person who delivers the post catches COVID and spreads it onto the letter, and I don't think to, you know, throw my letters into, I don't think to wash my letters before opening them, and I happen to get sick, I won't have to pay out of my own pocket, or, you know, I don't have pockets, but I won't have to pay out of my own purse to the hospital to, you know, help me. But in America, I would have to. And that's the issue here. Well, that is an issue here. And of course, if people just have that money, then they're not, you know, growing and earning stuff. But for what I hear all the time from, you know, workplaces and whatnot, people would absolutely just go to places to work even without the money. Because I remember my first job, there's a whole thing. It's like, oh, why do you want to work here? And it's like, you're the first person in like 15... I was the first person in years to say, yeah, I'm working here because money. All the other people were liars. Although, to be fair, I was co-workers with like an old guy who just needed something to do. He told me that himself. It's like, yeah, and he would often do things like against the company policy because he didn't really care if he got fired, because it's like, whatever, just find something else to do with your time. Oh no, you're going to take something out of my paycheck. It all gets donated to charity anyway. Which is an interesting, you know, take on things. Just, yeah, I'm doing this just because. Okay. Oof. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Oh, la, 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 la. Oh, yeah. An entire Let's Play where someone else is in charge of all the controls. And they're, like, doing the whole play, but then you can just hear me, like, playing, like, my guitar in the background, trying to learn how to play something. I think Rock Band 3 is supposed to be able to plug in your own actual instruments, and it'll help you learn how to play real songs. That would be interesting, except my guitar is acoustic, so I don't know if I would be able to plug it in or not. But that could be interesting. It's like, hey y'all, we're going to learn how to play, I don't know. Again. Hi. Want to learn how to play some Christmas music, yo. Just have a thing of that. Comes on maybe one, oh gosh. Oh, once a week thing. Practice for an hour a week to do a thing. I have been practicing more lately-ish about the voice thing. Figure practicing 2 hours a day minimum. You know, yeah, 2 hours a day, and then not counting interaction with other people, so at least 2 hours a day. It'll get me used to it, because yes, trying to talk like this does make my voice sore. And then I can always check back afterwards and go, no, talking like this is bad. I should be talking more like this. But the real problem is that I can't really hit these registers unless I really, really try to, and some of the registers I can't hit unless I'm trying to sing. Like me trying to sing along to, Mirror Mirror. I hit different registers that I can't do while just talking. Hello, Cinnamon. Also, I don't know why, but talking like this makes the cat appear. It's my summon animal companion spell. It's just a verbal component. It's only a verbal component to a spell, but it doesn't actually matter what verbal component you use, it will still work. That's the hack. Right? I love you too. Yes, baby, I love you. No? Okay, whatever. I like my bracelet. Oh, shoot. I moved off of the thing. Christmas is fun. Using the printer is going to be nice. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be able to fully print out my Cody deck so I can just goldfish with it in paper instead of trying to work on instead of trying to do it on Moxfield where it will be slower, because that, other than the shuffling, will be faster in paper. Because a lot of cascade-like effects with Cody, where it's, how to explain it? Yeah, reveal the top card of your deck, and if it has X qualities, keep it, and if it doesn't have X quality, repeat the process. So it's like, okay, so like, stop the thing, it's like, reveal the card, and most of the cards don't have the X quality needed, so then reveal the next card, and then the next card, and then the next card, until I find one that has the right quality, and then I can keep that, and use that one, and all of the others go to the bottom. Which is faster to do it with, you know, in paper with hands, because just nice and fast, much better than clicking and dragging every single card, and then hoping that the Shift L will actually put all those cards on the bottom and not just back on top, and also they're supposed to go on bottom in a random order, which is even harder to do online. Also, I have Cookie Clicker open on the other window because I've heard that Cookie Clicker is good. And occasionally just... and occasionally reindeer just pop by and I have to click on them. Sometimes cookies appear. Gotta click on those, but the reindeer are much harsher timed. Yeah, everything's at like 1,000, right?
Welcome.
1,080, 1,080. That's not there yet. 1,082. If I get a... If I get a... Actually, 66 of these. And if I get 80 more of these... they'll be able to make 1,080 of all of these.
There's a festival tomorrow.
Awesome! I will potentially take part, I'm not sure.
Yep.
I also need 400 hot fruits to make 1,080. And then, yes, of course, sell all of the gold juice, and then just keep buying some amount of emery flowers every day. Actually, how many of the things can I make? Okay, wait. Emery flowers like 500,000, right? And that is the majority of the cost, right? Well, that's a problem. What else do I have in here that's taking up all this space? Okay, yeah, 500,000. So 600 million. Okay, right? Wait a second. What's all the gold stuff? Because right, that is 600,000. Because 500,000 for an emery flower plus that for that. Shoot. And then there's, isn't it just 100,000 total for everything else? Yeah, isn't it like 700,000, right? Wasn't I like laughing at that at one point? That's like 700,000 basically flat. And these sell for... okay, yeah, 2 million each. So that's that. What? That. Okay. Emery flower is 500,000. 500,000. Turnip is 100,000. This is 20, this is 30, and the other one is 50. So it's 700,000. So they make 1.3 million each now. Wait, because they make a level 9 altogether. Times 300. So that's actually a profit of
Did you decide?
390 million a day. So, considering that all the rest of the costs are pretty much inconsequential, divide by... So yeah, you make 600 million a day by selling 300 gold juice, but it costs 210 million to get 300 of each of the ingredients to make the 300, leaving 390 million actual profit per day. And so that means you can buy 780 emery flowers
Did you decide?
per day.
Yep. Thanks. Come again, okay?
So I can buy, so on a non-sale day, I can still buy 780. And totally be able to afford all of that. So I need about 39,000 more levels. Actually, with all of this, it would be more like 38,000 more levels, you know, more of each ingredient. 38,000 of each ingredient, divided by 780. 38,000 more, say, emery flowers, above what I need for the gold juice, just for a levelizer, divided by the 780 I could buy a day, makes 49 days until I can buy all of it that I'll need. It's not counting today. So, yeah. Alright, so 6, 12, 18, 24, 25 more days. And that's what, 49? So 25, so it'd be 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. So by summer the 24th in year 1615, by the end of summer for sure, I should have everything I need. Oh look, Forte's birthday. Tomorrow night festival and... yeah, birthday. So, yeah, I can buy 780 emery flowers a day. Even when they're not on sale. And if they are on sale, I can buy so much more of other stuff then instead. And then, of course, 780 divided by the 15 that I make is 52 batches. So how many batches can I easily make? So it's only like 2, right? But 4 batches fills up the inventory. Gosh, 702? Well, I mean, I found out something new about the game. Can't wait to share it with the few people I'm in a group with to also play Moon Factory 4. Like, no, the max money is 2 billion. Period. I wonder if... it would be interesting if, like, there was a cap that raised, but I don't... but, like, the only way that I could be making more money per day is if I make a level 10 instead of level 9 gold juice. One, 2, and then 3. Oh yeah, 1, 2, and then 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 8. Perfect. Yeah, then I just spend time on all of this. Honestly, I'm just thinking 780 levelizer doesn't well, actually, yeah, 52 is basically enough for a full inventory, right? Because the main inventory is 60 slots, so it'd be, you know, 8 empty slots overall. Which is a good way to think about it, right? Yeah? Okay, I thought I saw that I wasn't allowed to make more levelizers, and I was confused. But hey, max money cap, 2 billion. We broke the bank. I knew I wanted this episode to be titled something like, oh yeah, post-Christmas wishes or something, you know, cute and festive, and instead I might just name it something like money cap found or whatever. Because hey, I found the money cap. And obviously if there's more time after this after I'm done making all these levelizers, I'm just going to go and eat them. Let's make 1,080 here, and let's just work on eating as much as possible. No, I don't have any super high tier recipe bread. I don't think I can necessarily make... Oh no, I can just... Yeah, it's a cooking contest. I can just bring in one of my level 9 gold juices. That is a recipe that I know how to make. Oh gosh. I will once again honestly recommend to any and every one of you, if you have a game that you love but want to play through it with like fresh eyes, play through it with a challenge run. I'm playing this, strictly speaking, as a challenge run, and I'm enjoying it, and now I'm milking it for content, but I did enjoy it while the challenge run was challenging. So that's 46, that's 47. And then... Yo. 648 for 950, and that's 51 right there. 52. And then, yeah, 50... Yeah, right? 48 for 950, 51, 52, and then it'll be 8 empty slots. So we can totally do this. It's just not particularly worth it to do it like this. Hello? Why are you still in my room? Actually, no, we can, instead of tossing this, we can just start using this now. I will point out, we have a lot of levelizer to use up. Do I start the next episode? I'm gonna start the next episode with chugging levels. I mean, screw it, right, Cinnamon? Right.